So let's talk about the information that a beneficiary of an estate or an heir of an estate is entitled to receive. And I know it's frustrating as a beneficiary or an heir. You want to know what's in the estate. Maybe a loved one has left you certain assets, and you want to know what you've been left and how the estate is being administered. And the law in Michigan does require a personal representative to give you certain information along the course of an estate administration. The first thing that you are required to get is a copy of the will. You're entitled as an heir or beneficiary to know what you're receiving and if you're part of an estate. And that's done right at the opening of the estate. The second piece of information that you are required to have by law in Michigan is an inventory. And an inventory is a statement about the assets in the estate. And under Michigan law, a personal representative has 91 days to gather information about the assets of the estate, and then you get a copy of that inventory. Sometimes 3 months is not enough for a personal representative to know all of the assets, or they discover an asset later on. And if they do, you're required to get an amended inventory showing that additional asset. And the third piece of information you are required to have as an heir or beneficiary of an estate is an accounting. If the estate lasts more than a year or is closed and the type of estate requires an accounting to be done, you're also allowed to get that piece of information that tells you the income that's come into the estate and all the expenses of the estate. Now, those are the things that the law requires you to have. If you want additional information about the estate, maybe what a house or a piece of property in the estate sold for, you can make a reasonable request to the personal representative, and the personal representative should be able to give you that information. If the personal representative does not give you this information that's required by law, you have the right to go into court and ask for the court to order the personal representative to do that. And if you still can't get any joy, and if you're still not getting the information you're entitled to, you can go back into court and ask the judge to replace the personal representative.